Hello guys, Mr. Fluffy Pants here, and today guys, another movie review guys, and I just got done watching Olympus Has Fallen for the first time ever, and I decided to watch this because I know that there's a new movie in this franchise coming out soon. It's called Angel Has Fallen, because that'll be the third movie in the franchise, because this is the first one, and then London Has Fallen came out after, and then Angel Has Fallen will come out at the end of the month, and I haven't watched London Has Fallen yet, but I'm going to watch that before, the new one comes out, but this movie, I wasn't really expecting anything. I had people tell me it was pretty good and all, but I wasn't really expecting anything. But oh my god, I love this movie. This movie's great. The basic concept is, the president is kept hostage as the White House is taken over by North Koreans, but it's not really like the country of North Korea. It's more like North Koreans like that are separate. So, they don't want the interview situation, But, this movie's really good. Like, most of the movies I talk about on this channel, I always have a problem with, like, third acts the first time I ever watch the movie. I'm like, it's a little slow, but most times the second time I watch the movie, I'm like, the third act ain't that bad. Well, this movie does not have that problem at all, because this movie is pretty much one big third act action movie. Because, like, this movie's, like, 2 hours long, 90% of it is just straight on action, and I love it so much. But, this just because this movie is good does not mean it doesn't have its problems, because I don't know, just some of the stuff in the movie just doesn't seem, like, realistic, and, I don't know, like, the way that they really, start the attack on the White House is with this giant C-130, and it has, like, 4 machine guns on it, and somehow this really slow plane is able to take down, like, 3 different, F-16 fighter jets, and it's able, I don't know, but and then they're able to, like, aim the machine guns and do so much damage, but this plane is, like, really slow, so I really don't know how, it got to DC without being shot down, like, in 2 seconds. That's just a little, technical kind of thing, but like, the main, like, in case you're wondering, like, the whole reason that the, North Koreans take over the White House is because, like, it's like this North Korean terrorist, he's kind of mad at the U.S., so he gathers, like, his troops and stuff. Like I said, it's not really the country itself, it's more like a separate group, but, he's mad at the U.S. because they intervened during the Korean War, and, he blames U.S. for famine and starvation of North Korea, and, whenever him and his family were crossing over to the DMZ area, his mother got blown up by a U.S. mine, so he's kind of mad about that, but he's really just wanting, the U.S. to take away all their troops away from the DMZ zone and whatever, and all their ships, so I guess, the war can, continue, but, so pretty much he's holding the president hostage and all, and he's also planning to blow up all the nukes in the U.S., to create wasteland and famine, but, his, motivation is just kind of, but, all the action throughout the entire movie is, like, really well done. But, pretty much deserves this one guy, Mike. He was an Secret Service agent. He's, like, the only one in the White House that, the only one that survived, and he's, like, the inside man of the White House. He's, like, the only, guy that's actually inside the White House, and, he's trying to save the president because he knows the president personally and all that, but, this movie is just so good. Like, the whole movie is just, like, a big third act, and I love it so much, because, like I said, it's just pretty much an hour and 50 minutes of action with, about 10 minutes of other stuff, which, is kind of refreshing, I will admit, because, this movie does have horror, and, the action in this movie is pretty realistic, even though it's, like, sometimes, like, like I said, the C-130 kind of scene, and, like, they have, like, these machine guns on top of the White House or something like that, and then they bring in, like, 6, attack choppers or at least the military does, to try to take it back. I'm like, this doesn't really seem realistic, but since the president can't really act on his duties as president, the House of Representatives, or the Speaker of the House, Morgan Freeman, has to become president for a short while. And I think in the second one, it happens the same way like that, and I would be a little suspicious about that. Again, I haven't watched the second one now, but from what I've seen, it seems like this exact same thing happens just in London. So I'm interested to see, about the second one. But, this movie is, like, really enjoyable. Like, I really, really did enjoy this movie. I'll probably give it out a 8 out of 10, because, don't get me wrong, this movie isn't like the best movie, like technically wise, but it is so enjoyable. Like, I don't know, this movie's just so enjoyable. If you haven't watched it, please watch it because it is great. But anyway, guys, put your thoughts on this movie down below and tell me what you thought about it, and are you excited for the new movie coming out? Anyway, guys, check out my Twitter and Discord, link in the description. Like and subscribe for more. Check out some other videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.